Hi, welcome to Sing Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless weekend reading update. So what that means, Gemini, at the time of viewing this video, whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, well, some should resonate for you. So I'd like you to do is only focus on those things that actually do. Anything else, I'll leave it for another. So you can see these cards are wanting to come flying out already. So I'm going to use the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. We're going to do a general 9-card spread formatted reading, and I'll also sneak peek in the future week ahead and pull you some oracles at the end just to wrap up this whole weekend reading for you. So let's get started, because we see right here at the top of the weekend, Four of Swords energy came right flying out. We got the Hangman as well as the Six of Swords energy. We going into the middle of the weekend, we got that Three of Wands energy coming out. The Emperor is here, as well as the Devil. And Gemini, wrapping up your weekend, we got the Death card, the Six of Pentacles, and the King of Swords energy. All right, let's sneak peek in the week ahead first. You got a brand new cycle of Swords energy. This is that communication or new new studies coming into mind, a new cycle beginning here. You also have the Four Cups energy. Now, the Four Cups is stubbornly refusing what the divine is offering you. You're looking at these past 3 cups, and you haven't quite got them full, and you're like, you're real disappointed, you're discontented, disconcerted, and you're totally ignoring what the divine is saying. You need another cup, right? And you're like, no, I haven't finished filling these. That's next week going into it. And there is a need to collaborate with others. So you're going to be working, whether this is teamwork with family, friends, or co-workers, to complete a project of some kind. So you're working together, collaborating with others, so they may have more different skills or experience and talents that you don't have, but as a team, it really pulls the project to completion. There is this scarcity, a feeling of scarcity or being isolated or left out in the code, but that is kind of illusion. You're just, if you're so focused on your own path alone, you're not going to realize that you got a lot of encouragement and support around you, Gemini, that you don't have to carry that bundle all by yourself, taking on all those responsibilities. So that is going to be up in the weekend ahead here. But that 10 of Wands energy is a completion cycle. You just got to let that go and move forward into your new cycle, starting again. So let's get into this weekend, though. See what's working out here to end up there next week. So at the top here, Gemini, look at this. It's a time for rest. You got to take time out, recuperate here, and meditate, reflect, contemplate. And this Four Swords energy is all about that opening up your chakras. You know, the swords all point at different chakra points. The crown chakra is open up and clear it out so you can gain mental clarity and new ideas, new thoughts, new invention, creativity comes into mind. And then your throat chakra, you clear that out and open it up so you can communicate to others those ideals so they can understand clearly. And your heart chakra, open it up wide. Don't leave it closed up here, Gemini. You want that wide so you have that feeling of clarity. And you can gain that gut instinct, that gut intuition. And you know what happens there? Once you get those opened up, all of a sudden, a revelation. There is a truth, idea or thought that's been right under your nose this whole time. And you're just going to be amazed. It is really going to surprise you. Take that time, though, in the beginning of this weekend, and as well as see things from others' perspectives. This Hangman, Pisces energy coming out here. Seeing things from others' perspectives, it gives you, when you're doing this, you're ruminating, you're contemplating, you're finding and discovering that some of this new truth may be coming from a different perspective that you never even thought about before. And as well as, look at this, getting away, traveling, getting away from stress and anxiety, pushing away from this shore, because you see solitude and serenity and peace on that other shore, and so you're pushing away. Now, you're not doing this all alone. There is others with you there, but you're definitely traveling away the beginning of this weekend, just getting away from the stress and anxieties and just finding that moment to relax. Now, right in the heart of your weekend here, Gemini, look at this. It's the traveling card. You're right on the shore. You're like, man, I've done everything I can do on this shore. And this is about, you can see the success. You can see the yellow in tarot is success. It's new beginnings. It's happiness. It's joy. And it's all on the horizon. That sun is on the horizon. And then reflected in the waters, and waters in tarot is all about emotions. You see the happiness and joy that success is going to bring you right there before you, and you're waiting. There's multiple ships coming toward you. You're just, waiting for them to come. And the biggest decision you're going to have is needing to decide which ship you're going to jump on to expand and move forward, because you've expanded as far as you could on this shore. So you are patiently waiting for your ship to come in, literally, all right? Now, on either side of this, look at this hangman perspective thing. We got the Emperor, divine masculine energy here, Gemini. Now, regardless if you're male or female, we all have masculine and feminine energy within ourselves. And this is the divine masculine. This is the boss. This is the Emperor. This is taking control of your situation, your life, or seeing it as that way it goes about. This is the Aries energy coming out. It's on fire. It's got the strength, the bravery, the courage to really just take control of it and be your own boss here. It could be the entrepreneur, the businessman, just being an ultimate authority in something moving forward. Now, on the other side, like I said, you're trying this weekend in the beginning, you're pushing away, wanting to get away from that stress and anxiety. Well, guess who shows up? Yep, that devil energy. Now, the devil, this is that inner negative critic that comes out. Now, he's only showing up to distract you, derail, and detract you from your journey's path. He's not going to arrive if you were, already off the rails, so to speak. He's showing up because you are on the right path. You are following your soul's journey, and he wants to disrupt it. So this negative energy comes out. Now, this could be coming from others, negative criticisms, negative talk, or from within yourself, which a lot of times we have that little negative inner critic that pops up and just gives you a little bit of truth, but not the whole truth, right? Just shares enough to get you thinking negatively about something. Don't do it. It's just to distract you. Stay in that positive mindset. Stay optimistic, positive energy. Thank that devil for showing up, because that tells you, yes, I am on the right track. Thank you, but no thanks on any advice, right? Now, we do have the Scorpio Death card coming out. Now, this is a completion, an ending, but it's a new rebirth card. It's a transformation card coming into play. This is all about leaving the past behind, ending a cycle. A completion is ended, and you're going to have this new rebirth, a new dawning of a day as you you're reborn yourself, your reincarnation type of thing, rising up, being true and authentic to yourself. As this ending this past cycle is going to transform you into this new you as you start this new cycle. Now, we do have the Six of Pentacles. This is about it's known as the generosity card. Now, this is just that needing a feeling I need to balance things out, equal balance coming together here. Now, it is attached to that kind of devil negative energy, so you may be feeling, things just aren't fair. This isn't fair, but it is. And part of it is that balancing out that energy of, being and finding yourself more receptive or generous as it may be, just to balance things out. As a whole. Now, we do at the final end of this weekend got the King of Swords energy coming out. Now, this is kind of that air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. But Gemini, you're tapping into this. You want a fair and just outcome for all. You want it balanced, that Libra or that Gemini energy coming out here for you, Gemini, as well as you want to just stay away from emotions. You're like, we got to look at this practically, logically, just the facts. Let's get to the truth of the matter and make a decision based on facts. And so that's what's happening at the end of the weekend. You're going through this whole transformation, leaving your emotions out of the equation as you make a final decision this weekend. But you're definitely looking for a decision that's going to be fair and balanced for the goodwill of all coming out in that. But very concise, clear communication to others, and you expect the same in return. Now, let's move on to the Wedding Deeds deck here. As I said, this is that Welsh Celtic Mystical Oracle deck, and I like to pull this out, especially since at the beginning of the weekend, you need to reflect and focus on something. So let's grab you one Wedding Deeds and see what focus will help you here. You have magic. Gemini, I love being out at twilight. It is safe for me to see, and magic flows to me freely. Gemini, the owl actually embodies wisdom and knowledge. And the owl indicates a time of learning and training in the ways of magical sight. The normal boundaries of space and time are purest, and travel between the worlds is possible when this card is pulled. So, twilight has been described as owl light. The shimmering time of twilight is an excellent time to develop your connection to the other world and the inner soul of nature, even. The owl can see that which others cannot, which is the essence of true wisdom. Working with the owl, Gemini, you may be drawn to esoteric lore as well as clairvoyance. All right. Now we're going to move on to the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms deck, and I'm going to pull you two cards out. One is going to be your ally for this weekend, and the other will be your challenger. So we're going to start with your challenger for this weekend, which is the prison waif. So Gemini, self-sabotage, poverty consciousness. We did see that energy of, you don't want to sabotage yourself. If things are going good here, this is that, devil energy that's trying to come forward. So that's going to be your challenge, facing that inner negative critic or that critical negativity coming in. Your challenge is going to be staying positive, staying optimistic this weekend, and finding that within yourself. Don't be too disappointed in yourself or too upset that you couldn't fill all your cups, so to speak. It's got the number 4 on there, and a lot of times that's like the 4 cups energy. So reflect upon the fact that you can move forward, and a new cup will be divinely offered to you, which is new connections with others and involvement be happening here for you. Now, your ally this weekend is Gaia's Garden. Your allies coming in. This is about fruition. This is abundance, and it's reaping what you sow. So this is coming in time of, the allies showing up here to show you how abundant you are. Build up your self-esteem, build up your confidence, self-empowering you into realizing that you don't have to listen to that inner critic, that self-sabotage energy that will bring you down. Stay in that positive mindset, because you're leaving the old you behind. You're rising up as this new reborn you, your authentic self, rising up, and allow that to empower you. Allow that to build your self-esteem, your confidence that you can take on the world with this boss energy, this authority of the emperor coming into play this weekend. Now, let's go to the Moonology deck. We're going to grab you 3 Moonology cards this weekend and wrap up your weekend reading so you can wrap up your weekend. Oh my goodness, we got a lot more than 3. Okay, well, we'll go through these real quick because apparently they want you to say, it says the end of a tough cycle approaches here. You also have balanced spirituality and practicality, Gemini. A new romantic cycle begins, as well as a work through your fears. The answers you need are coming. And finally, Gemini, meditate and contemplate. Same as the beginning of the week. You can't make this up, Gemini. All right. I wish you the best. I hope something resonated for you this week. We'll catch you next time. Bye.